Yeah, but what do you like the idea of back in the day when you could actually use any character on PvP? Because I remember those days, and I like more those days compared to the new ones,
Yeah.
where when you have to pull for a very specific character for PvP. I don't like that. It was way much fun to play with a character, with a random character on PvP, and it was it was great as a variety thing.
You mean like Halloween Yurichi, the hard one? Which were like coming out after the first 1,000 Years Blood War summons, which like also everyone used in PvP. And
Yeah,
Christmas Ururu, because she got like freeze on every attack, or like a special move and then healing, was like also Christmas Uru all over the place for normal attack damage.
yes,
It was
I
like
do remember that.
the varies of character back in the day was like you go into PvP, also the higher ranks, because like back in the day there were only 3 ranks in PvP, then they added like you get like I know it's like 12 ranks in PvP, like 10 to 3, and then lieutenant, captain, head captain. And then back in the day, you just go into PP, and then there are like all characters all across, like different builds, SP characters, attack characters, defense builds,
Yeah,
and no real meta. Like no one plays like the real meta. Like back in the day,
yeah,
the first meta that were ever coming out was like the green, blue, and Technique Kenpachi. And then but everyone got different characters. Like the blue Sizzle Eparo, like a Baragan because he got weakened, or paralyzed characters.
but at the same time, for example, the Red Baragan, it was not designed for PvP. He was a PvE character, but you could use him, and you could actually play him alongside with Kenpachi.
Yeah,
If I'm
definitely.
not wrong, if I'm not wrong, that Baragan was a counter for Kenpachi, the green one, right?
Yeah. The red Baragan back in the day was the best counter because like he got Captain Killer and
The weaken,
weaken, yeah.
the weakening. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I love that variety. I don't like the system now with PvP. I guess it's fine, but I like the variety of characters because that gives you more options to actually play your favorite character.
Yeah,
Now,
definitely.
do I actually, yeah, do I like Mila Rose as a character? Probably no, but since she is a PvP meta character, I need to pull for her.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. True.
Yeah, but uh, I'm missing the opportunity to use character that I actually like in in such a in such a game mode.
Yeah, true. Like you need
I remember.
when you want to pull, you just need to think, okay, do I got enough orbs to pull for this character? What do I want to do with my account? Do I want to play only PP or Guild Quest or Limit Breaker or Senkaimon Quest? Which character do I need? And back in the day, you just pull for this character because you like the artwork or you like the character at all. Like you want to pull for the new Kenpachi, yeah, then go for it. You can use it in PP, you can use it single player quest, co-op, epic raids when they came out, I think, but they came out really late. So back in the day, only co-op. And nowadays, you just like, okay, do I need to pull for this character? Ah, I got another character with ranged Sternritter killer. Okay, I don't need to pull. And maybe when you need to pull for this character, you don't like the artwork. Like you just pull for the character because you need it to complete in PP or to compete in Limit Breaker Quest or something. You don't pull for the character because you really want the character. This is what like got lost in the last, I think in the last 2 years, where they bring out PvP only specials. Like when you do it with this character, then like PvP only skills like persistence or something, or like invincibility when I think the Hard Yamamoto went out, the CFY edition. It was like ignore Brave Battle invincibility or something. And then like before this, you got every character in PvP. Like you can play with anything, you can pull for anything if you want. You don't need to pull for a new PvP character, you can. And now it's like you want to compete in PvP, okay, you need this character. And you want to compete in like Lieutenant or higher, you need 5 out of 5.
Who actually started this trend? Like the Reds, right? I think it was the Reds. I don't remember very well. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? If it's starting around there's such a lot of
Was it Retsu? I think Retsu was one of the main PP units because of healing and the insta-kill strong attack,
Yeah,
but I don't think...
That's right. I think that she actually started the trend of PvP only character.
But
She was the one.
she didn't got any skill from only working in PvP. I think the character that first came out with the only in PvP skill was the hard U-Watch when it first came out. Maybe it's something before him? No, I don't think so. I think it was the hard U-Watch. Let me check. Because like with Retsu, you got like Flurry plus, I think Flurry plus 2 was their base skill. That this was like crazy thing back in the day, like the character to hit like 3 times instead of only doing damage once. And then, but there were no PvP only skills, I think. Let me check it. And then, because after they invented the only PvP skills like persistence or half stamina, damage reduction 50% or something, then they started like the trend of being only PvP character. Because I can remember back in the day, I just watched like apparently an old video where there was old PvP in the Bleach Brave Souls, and there were character else than Retsu. There was like the Red Ginrei, there was like the Blue Araniro because he got like weakened, everything, like characters with poise all along. Let me just check which character was it. We got like, okay, he wasn't the one. Then we get 3 months in the future. Then we get the green.
Okay, I'm checking the inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking the album. I'm checking the album, and I remember Red Kenpachi with
Weekend. Mm-hmm. With Yachiro.
The one with Yachiru.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that character was actually he was a must for PvP. So that is a very old character. So that trend must have started even earlier than that.
Yeah, it was. This was started after the next character when the Blue Kenpachi came out. Like Blue Kenpachi, the old one. This Kenpachi was in PvP. Like nowadays, just to like remind the community that nowadays, like every 3 months, you get a new PvP character. Back in the day, you got the Blue Kenpachi with Flurry, with lasted survival rate, damage taken, everything. And he was in PvP for over 2 years. 2 years PvP only. You're seeing only this Kenpachi in PvP. Like every other character that came out just didn't stand a chance. And then the next character after Kenpachi was finally out, it was like the Blue Chat, replacing the Blue Kenpachi. And then the first real meta team, which like exploded in like every league except for like the lower ranks, like at I think 5th seed and lower, was like the Blue Kenpachi or Blue Chat, then the green Yamamoto with 1 arm, and then the hard Retsu. This was like the first main meta PvP team.
Yes.
And then after this, they just added like Here, I'm showing on my screen the hard Genryusai I was talking about earlier, and this one was the first character who got Brave Battle temporary invincibility and ignore Brave Battle invincibility. And before this, they were like only normal characters. I think like with when did they introduce Brave Battle invincibility? Which character was it? I think it should be the first one, I guess. No, it was the
I remember
Yugram.
you using Kusaka for a long time.
Yeah, because it didn't got Retsu back in the day. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I remember you used them a lot.
The first character that came out with temporary invincibility, the first skill for PvP only, was the red Yugram. Sternritter Yugram.
Red Yugram, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was I didn't got him on this account, and this is why I didn't saw him, because after the Yugram came out, they released the Tsukishima, the blue one. Should be around here somewhere, I guess. The blue Tsukishima. Here it is. Yeah, Tsukishima, the blue one, with also Brave Battle temporary invincibility. And after those characters, those were must-have characters. Before, when you got Retsu and Yamamoto and also the blue Kenpachi, you could use Chad. You could use the Mind Bankai Kenpachi. You could use Kusaka instead of Retsu, or as Retsu counter. But when they released Yugram with temporary invincibility in PvP, you needed him. It's like there was no other way to get around this PvP character. For 10 seconds, your invincibility, you can just like 1v3 everyone else. And then like, this was like the downfall of PvP today. It's like Yugram was the first character to start the milestone.
Yeah, I think it was because of Yugram, if I'm not wrong, when the full defense builds started to appear.
Yes.
Because I think it was the only option to counter Yugram.
Yes.
Full damage taken wouldn't do it, so you had to do full full defense build.
Yeah, and then they came out like Tsukishima with invincibility. Then you got two characters with invincibility, and then next time they dropped like the Yamamoto, the hard Yamamoto. I think it was like the hard Yamamoto, I guess, which got like temporary invincibility and ignore Brave Battle invincibility, and then like more characters with ignore Brave Battle invincibility, and then like the next character which set the next milestone was the green Orihime with persistence, like the character can't die. I think it was like 5 seconds they cannot die in PvP, and then like there we are today. Yet now we are like...
I think that what she did good in PvP was that she brought back somehow dodge.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But it was like truly the downfall, like because it will repeat. Like now you get like first of all you got temporary invincibility, then you got ignore Brave Battle invincibility, then now you got Brave Battle invincibility and persistence, and now you got persistence breaker, so the next couple of characters will get persistence breaker, and then like at the next they will get like undiable or something as another skill where I don't know, the character stays the first 10 seconds full stamina, or like when he's down he will just like something like lasted survival rate, but he will just revive with full stamina and go again or something like this, and then there will be characters preventing this. Like this will be an endless story in PvP, and I don't like it at all. Just like
Do you know what I would like to see in PvP? I would love to see a strong attack character in PvP.
true.
Okay, I give it to you. A character with certain PvP specifics, but strong attack character, because that will also give me an option to use, for example, the Cacao Society's Riruka as a link, because she is damage taken and also recharge. So
It's like I know.
Link would be, and that character would work very good as link, and alongside with that Riruka would also work the Red Mayuri. The Red Mayuri is also 20 DR and 10 recharge, I think. And there are some options for Red. For example, if you also have the Mila Rose. She is also damage taken and recharge. So that that character, strong attack character, as a PvP character would be good too, and gives you more reasons to use those links.
Definitely true. I would love to see it.
Yeah, just to give it a little bit of variety.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, always not characters for PvP is kind of boring, to be honest.
True. Okay, so I did all the dailies. We talked a lot about PvP, current state, and also the new characters that came out. I'm going to thank you for being with me here today, like talk about everything, and I hope you guys too, and you have a great day.